What is up? What is up, YouTube? Rest in peace to, oh my gracious, I don't even know what to call him. A TV friend. Oh man, rest in peace. Hey, I said I wasn't going to do any of these videos. I'm hoping that people are not trying to say this is conspiracy. Let the brother rest. He was cool. He was a musician. He was funny. He wasn't funny, but his lines and everything he had on the Bill Cosby Show was so funny, man. I don't need to be doing this before I go to bed. Give him a thumbs up. I hope I'm giving. Oh my God, man. I cannot believe this, man. I'm 59. So you can imagine me looking up like he was a little brother on the show. But we, as growing up, we all can relate to this because it wasn't about no ghetto. It wasn't about selling drugs and hanging out in the streets because we didn't do that type of stuff. You feel me? My parents was together. They came home from work and it was a family. So we can relate to the Cosbys. Does that make sense? So it's a whole world of people out there that can relate to my mom and dad is in the house, and this is a family thing we doing. So they touched a lot of people, man. So with that being said, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out, man. Here we go.
On July 20th, 2025, the entertainment world was struck by a profound loss that left fans, friends, and family in a state of shock and sorrow. Malcolm Jamal Warner, the beloved actor, director, musician, and cultural icon, passed away at just 54 years old. Known to millions as Theo Huxtable from The Cosby Show, Malcolm's vibrant spirit and multifaceted talents touched hearts across generations. His tragic death occurred during a family vacation in Limon, Costa Rica, where he was caught in a powerful ocean current while swimming off Cockles Beach, leading to a drowning accident, as reported by major news outlets. The news spread rapidly, with tributes flooding X from users like at First Stampin', who called it a gut punch to the soul, and at Geek Vibes Nation, describing it as absolutely heartbreaking. From his groundbreaking role as the relatable Theo to his Grammy-winning music, his directorial work, and his powerful podcast Not All Hood, Malcolm's life was a vibrant tapestry of creativity, resilience, and a deep commitment to amplifying Black voices. Today, we're diving into Malcolm Jamal Warner's cause of death, age, family, net worth, lifestyle, and biography, to honor a man whose legacy continues to inspire and uplift. Malcolm Jamal Warner was born on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey, to a single mother, Pamela Warner, a woman of fierce determination who served as both his nurturing parent and his manager throughout his career. His name, a tribute to civil rights leader Malcolm X and jazz pianist Ahmad Jamal, carried the weight of cultural and artistic legacy from the start. After his parents' divorce when he was a toddler, Pamela moved them to Los Angeles, where Malcolm grew up in a modest household filled with love and encouragement. As a child, he was drawn to the performing arts, finding solace in music and theater. At 9, he began acting classes at Angeles Mesa Elementary School, showing a natural charisma that hinted at his future stardom. His mother, a paralegal by trade, recognized his potential early, driving him to auditions and fostering his dreams while keeping him grounded, as Malcolm often shared in interviews. By the time he was a teenager, he was already performing in community theater, his passion for storytelling evident in every role he took on. Malcolm's big break came in 1984, at the age of 13, when he was cast as Theodore Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show after a nationwide search by Bill Cosby himself. The sitcom, which ran from 1984 to 1992, was a cultural juggernaut, portraying a Black upper-middle-class family, the Huxtables, with warmth, humor, and authenticity. Malcolm's portrayal of Theo, the dyslexic but lovable son navigating adolescence, resonated with audiences worldwide. Iconic moments, like Theo's lesson in financial responsibility when his parents repossessed his belongings, or his heartfelt talks with Cliff Huxtable about his learning challenges, became touchstones of 1980s television. Malcolm's performance earned him a 1986 Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series and 2 Young Artist Awards, cementing his place as a rising star. He later reflected in a 2024 interview, "The Cosby Show gave black families a mirror and white families a window, showing we're more alike than different." The show's impact went beyond entertainment, breaking stereotypes and legitimizing the black middle class, as Malcolm often emphasized.
Yes.
While The Cosby Show defined his early career, Malcolm's talents extended far beyond acting. Even as a teenager, he was exploring other creative avenues, directing music videos for artists like New Edition, Special Ed, and Heavy D by the late 1980s. His directorial debut came at 17, when he helmed episodes of The Cosby Show, showcasing a precocious understanding of storytelling behind the camera. By 1992, at just 22, he directed Time Out, The Truth About HIV, AIDS, and You, a public health video featuring Arsenio Hall, Magic Johnson, and Paula Abdul, addressing HIV prevention with a clarity and compassion that reached millions. His directorial work grew, with credits on shows like All That, Kenan and Kel, Malcolm and Eddie, and later The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunions, where he brought his signature blend of humor and heart. Malcolm's ability to move between acting and directing showed his refusal to be pigeonholed, a trait that defined his career. After The Cosby Show ended in 1992, Malcolm faced the challenge of escaping Theo's shadow. He took on the lead role in the UPN sitcom Malcolm and Eddie from 1996 to 2000, starring as Malcolm McGee alongside Eddie Griffin. The show, a buddy comedy about 2 friends running a bar, highlighted his comedic timing and chemistry with Griffin, earning a loyal fan base. He also voiced the producer in The Magic School Bus, doubling as an executive producer for the PBS Kids series, and took on guest roles in shows like Touched by an Angel and Sliders. His dramatic chops shone in the post-apocalyptic series Jeremiah from 2002 to 2004, and later in Suits as a sharp attorney. Perhaps his most acclaimed role came in 2016 as Al Cowlings in The People v. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, where his nuanced portrayal of O.J. Simpson's friend earned praise for its depth, with fans on X like At The Root noting his quiet intensity. From 2018 to 2023, Malcolm captivated audiences as Dr. A.J. Austin in The Resident, playing a brilliant but flawed cardiothoracic surgeon, a role that showcased his ability to balance strength and vulnerability. Music was another cornerstone of Malcolm's life. A talented bass guitarist, he performed with jazz artists like Earl Klugh and led his own band, Miles Long, blending jazz, funk, and R&B. In 2015, he won a Grammy for Best Traditional R&B Performance for Jesus Children with the Robert Glasper Experiment and Layla Hathaway, a moment he described as validation of my musical soul in a 2016 interview. His 2007 EP, The Miles Long Mixtape, and his performances at the National Black Theater Festival since 2003 highlighted his love for spoken word and jazz, where he often shared poetry about identity and resilience. His podcast, Not All Hood, launched in June 2024 with co-hosts Wussi Baraka and Candace Kelly, became a platform for raw conversations about Black experiences, mental health, and community, earning praise on X from users like @Terrible808 for its authenticity. Malcolm's music and podcast reflected his commitment to storytelling that uplifted and empowered, a thread that ran through all his work. Malcolm's personal life was a blend of joy, heartbreak, and quiet devotion. He was deeply affected by the loss of his longtime partner, actress Michelle Thomas, who played his on-screen girlfriend Justine on The Cosby Show. Their off-screen romance lasted nearly a decade, and Malcolm was by her side when she passed away from stomach cancer in 1998 at age 30, a tragedy that left him grappling with grief, as he shared in a 1999 interview. He later dated actress Karen Melina White from 2000 to 2007 and Regina King from 2011 to 2013, relationships he kept private despite public interest. In 2017, Malcolm welcomed a daughter with his wife, Keisha, an attorney from Bridgeport, Connecticut, whose identity he shielded from the spotlight. A 2017 Instagram post of him cradling Keisha's pregnant belly, shared with a caption about new beginnings, warmed fans' hearts. His mother, Pamela, remained his rock, guiding his career and cheering his milestones, while his father, Robert Warner Jr., played a minimal role after their divorce. Malcolm's bond with his daughter was his greatest joy, as he told a 2024 interviewer, "Being a dad is my proudest role." Malcolm's lifestyle was a reflection of his grounded yet vibrant personality. With a net worth estimated at $6 million to $12 million, built through acting, directing, music, and producing, he lived comfortably but not extravagantly. His Studio City, California home, purchased in 1994 for $470,000, was a cozy sanctuary filled with music memorabilia. Signed posters from The Cosby Show, his Grammy Award, and his beloved bass guitars. A passionate advocate for Black culture, he was a regular at events like the National Black Theater Festival, where he performed poetry and connected with young artists. His dreadlocks, worn for over a decade before he cut them in 2012, were a symbol of his identity, and he once said, "They were me, but I'm still me without them." Malcolm's love for basketball, particularly his support for the Los Angeles Lakers, was evident in his courtside appearances, and he often shared lighthearted posts on social media about his team. His podcast studio, where he recorded Not All Hood, was a space of creativity, filled with books on Black history and jazz records, reflecting his intellectual and artistic depth. The circumstances of Malcolm's death were both sudden and devastating. On July 20th, 2025, while swimming off Cockles Beach in Costa Rica, he was caught in a strong current, leading to a drowning accident. Costa Rican National Police reported asphyxia as the cause, with emergency responders unable to revive him. The tragedy, occurring just a day before his 55th birthday, struck a deep chord, as fans on X like it One Jobless Boy shared broken heart emojis and memories of watching Theo Huxtable grow up. His final Not All Hood episode, released on July 18th, featured a candid discussion on mental health, ending with Malcolm saying, "We're here to heal, not hide," a poignant farewell. Tributes poured in from peers like Tracy Ellis Ross, who called him a brother in spirit, and Felicia Rashad, who shared, "Malcolm brought light to every set." As noted on X by at Daily Mail Celeb, his recent roles in 911 and Alert. Missing Persons Unit showed he was still at the height of his powers, making his loss even more profound. Malcolm Jamal Warner's life was a masterclass in versatility and heart. From the Brooklyn sets of The Cosby Show to the stages where he played bass or shared poetry, he lived with purpose and authenticity. His Grammy win for Jesus Children, his Emmy-nominated role as Theo, and his podcast's mission to amplify Black voices were all chapters in a story of relentless creativity. The loss of Michelle Thomas taught him resilience, while fatherhood brought him joy, seen in the warmth of his smile when he spoke of his daughter. His private life with Keisha was his haven, a place where he could be, as he put it, Malcolm, not Theo. His activism, from HIV awareness to mentoring young artists, showed a man committed to leaving the world better than he found it. As we mourn his untimely passing, we celebrate a legacy that transcends television. A man who showed us vulnerability, pride, and love in every role he played. If Malcolm's story has stirred your soul, if his work has inspired you to live boldly, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Let's keep his light burning, honoring the man who made us laugh, think, and feel. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Malcolm Jamal Warner. Until next time, keep creating, keep loving, and keep his spirit close.
I thank you. I'm trying not to. I promised that I was not going to cry on this channel anymore. But I thank you. I thank you so much for not putting all this conspiracy and all this stuff in, man. I beg any and everybody, man, don't make up nothing. It ain't no reason to make up nothing. This guy was, oh my God, man. I didn't even know he was a Laker fan. I knew he was a bass guitar player. I remember seeing him playing bass guitar somewhere and thinking, what is he doing? He's supposed to be an actor. You know, he played his part, man. He played his part in the world. He didn't try to be as bigger than what he needed to be. He got his little podcast going and he do his little thing. He probably got millions of dollars from doing Cosby Show. He didn't flaunt. You never seen him in trouble. Never seen him in anything, man. It was like, he played that part, man. You played that part, yeah. That's behind me. I'm doing other things. Eddie, yeah, man. I want to look at this. It's gonna be on Netflix. I bet you it's gonna be on Netflix. Eddie Griffin and Malcolm. I don't even know the name of the show, man. But I'm gonna be looking for it. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. This guy. I think because of Theo on the Cosby Show, I kind of straightened my life up a little bit. I'm like, what they doing is funny, and it's TV, but it makes you think twice of doing stupid stuff. That's what the Cosby Show did for me. Him and Cockroach used to do some of the craziest things, and I'm like, well, dang, at least they getting paid for doing crazy stuff. Me and my brother would be just getting in trouble. I don't know, man, but the Cosby Show helped shape my life, man. Let me get out of here. I'm glad it ain't nothing stupid going on and stuff. So y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Peace, y'all.